Wayne Popovic here with Venture RV at the KZ Corporate Center in beautiful Shipshewana, Indiana, to introduce to you our newest member of the SportTrek Touring Edition lineup, the 312VBH, double over double bunkhouse. The Touring Edition is our luxury line of full-size travel trailers with living spaces 30 to about 34 feet and ranging anywhere from about 7,000 to just a little under 9,000 pounds towing, dry weights. The 312VBH comes in at the lower end of that scale, right around 7,300 pounds, and it offers a lot for that weight. Pretty much any of today's half-ton towable trucks can tow it. All right. Like all of our SportTrek Touring Editions, it comes standard with a wraparound fiberglass front cap and automotive windshield. This is a DOT certified laminated windshield. It's installed using Dow urethane adhesives just like an automobile. It's covered just like an automobile windshield, so you never have to cover it. It's got a limited lifetime warranty against leaks as well. So great thing to know. Not like the old ones that used to have the cover and they pretty much all do. So the cap itself has a 5-step automotive paint system that ends with a double clear coat, and it also has an integrated chip guard built right in. So you're not going to chip the paint with stones that get picked up from your tow vehicle. All right. Moving on. Slam latch baggage doors with magnetic catches, and a nice thing about this, if you look close when I open this, you'll see it's got motion detectors inside. The light comes on when you open it up. There's also one at the entrance door when you walk into the unit. But slam latch is nice. One-hand operation, and the magnetic catches mean a couple years in the sun, it's not going to get brittle and break like the plastic ones do. Also comes standard with VAL stabilizer jacks. What's nice about these jacks is that there's one motor for each leg. All right, you have a switch for both front jacks here. Okay. Runs it up or down, and there's a 6-amp thermal breaker in each motor, so you're not going to overload it or bend the legs. It will cut the motor before it does any damage. It's not typically what you see on most manufacturers out there. It's a little better system. Frameless windows come standard as well. The nice thing about the frameless windows gives it a great look, and they're jalousie, which means they open out like they crank out. So if it's raining, you can even leave them open and get good airflow. From here, we'll move on to the electric awning. This is the Carefree Colorado awning, and it's got an automatic rain dump. If it gets more than about 25 pounds of water, it'll compress like this, let the water off, and come back up. Another neat feature with this awning, I have to go inside for just a second to show this to you, is the light strip is in the tube at the end instead of being on the wall. There's a couple advantages to that. One is your light source is away from your door, so if it's going to attract bugs, it's not going to be around your door. And two, if you are in your campground and you're playing cornhole or horseshoes or washers or something and it gets dark, you can literally turn the light around backwards on this, have it come halfway back and light up your game or whatever you're doing. So you can't do that if the strip is on the wall. So that's a really neat feature with the Carefree Colorado awnings. And again, that comes standard with the SportTrek Touring Edition. Another thing that's great is our MORI Trek step, which just like old aircraft steps, it folds right into the door, rides in the door. So very stable. They're on the ground. They're not hanging in the air when you step on it. There's no twist or torque. So people really love this. And it comes standard with a huge grab handle if you're walking in. The 312VBH also comes with our Campfire Cafe, which is a metal drawer that slides out with a sink and the two-burner cooktop, all right, as well as a cube refrigerator outside. Okay. This has an added benefit of more space. You can never get too much storage space. So this is a nice little cubby to put your fishing gear, your soccer balls, skateboards, camp chairs, anything you're taking with you. You can never have too much storage space. On the back of the unit, Comes standard with a 200-pound capacity cargo rack. All right, and it just folds right up out of the way if you're not using it, but it's a great spot to put coolers, a generator, firewood, anything that you want to haul outside, or maybe you don't have room in the back of your truck or to put it inside. Very handy. And when you get wherever you're going, it's a great platform. You can put a piece of plywood in here, you can fillet fish on it, you can use it as a tabletop for crock pots at the family reunion, whatever you want. So very, very handy. A ladder on the back is standard with it. This folds up, so when the rack is up, it's out of the way. And that gives you access to the walk-on roof. Right? You also notice that there's a pre-mount for a Furion backup camera. It's also pre-wired for cable and satellite, which is nice. If you take your satellite with you and you put it into the cable side, it doesn't like to go through that booster, it scrambles the signal. So this gives you a direct line into just for the satellite signal. It also comes standard with a black tank flush. You've got an outside shower with hot and cold running water, so not just a spray port, and a 50 amp detachable power cord.